Hi Scorpio, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of May 2nd to the 8th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general for your week, so just take what resonates. But thank you in advance, per usual, for your likes, comments, and subscriptions to this channel if you haven't done so already. To book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need is down below in the description box. I'll definitely get that started for you. And don't forget to stick with me to the very end of the reading to get an answer to your own yes or no question. So make sure to think of it along the way. I do apologize if you can hear the faint noise in the background. Just want to get this out for you. But the song that Spirit chose to speak upon your week on Shuffle, you got Burn by Ellie Goulding, okay? Burn. Good song. I'll leave it down below in the description box for you to utilize in one way, shape, or form. They're saying burning from both ends of the candles, from both ends of the candle, excuse me. But we're going to begin by pulling a message or two, whatever we get from the Sacred Light Oracle deck, and then we'll further speak upon your week with the Mermaid Tarot. Well, let's do some shuffling. You may be giving off very secretive vibes throughout the week, being pushed to recognize that things are coming full circle for oneself. For you, and there's a need to recognize the necessity to prioritize your happiness with this crossing the rainbow bridge. Time to move to happier waters, brighter times for oneself. You may feel as if things recently haven't been as thrilling or as exciting or as colorful as you would like or would have liked. For Scorpio. Okay, we have Sphere of Light coming out. Healing hands, and empathic qualities, and animal wisdom. So I feel as if we have a decent amount of empathic Scorpios drawn to this reading within this tribe. But at the bottom of the deck, interesting, we were just talking about prioritizing your happiness. And we have the well-being card. I need to take care of oneself. Are you exercising enough? Are you thinking strategically as to what you're intaking as far as putting in your system? Right, as far as what you're wrapping oneself up with content-wise, how is that affecting your mood, your general overall happiness or lack thereof which, right, or the color or lack thereof which. But inner oracle here as well. You are the channel, deja vu. So don't be surprised if there are some deja vu moments throughout the week. Self-fulfilling prophecy. You may feel as if you're just kind of experiencing things twice. Even if you're not, look at how he's having this moment where you're just like, wow, did I already experience this? And it might be slightly similar or the exact same moment. And for different Scorpios drawn to this reading, it's going to vary as to how far back the first occurrence happened, right? That you experienced that. It could have been like just a few moments before. It could have been years back. You name it, okay? But again, I feel as if a lot of you Scorpios are going to realize or remember the fact that you have healing hands. You may also recognize somebody else in your situation or that you cross paths with that has very healing energy and just has that touch to make oneself feel, make somebody feel better, a little bit more healed from all you've been through. The wisdom of someone else will come in handy throughout the week, but your empathic quality is definitely taking a highlight. You need to recognize that you need to cleanse your energy. Also, I feel as if putting yourself in other people's shoes will take a highlight at certain points, not just once. Animal wisdom as well. You're going to be communicated by spirit through animals. So when you see one multiple times or it just catches your attention in a very drawn in way, it almost feels like the whole world just kind of goes blank around you. And that's all you really notice. It's spirit, making it very evident that that's a spiritual meaning that you should look up, okay? We have the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles with the split deck. Amazing energy. Talking about how you are keeping your eye on the prize when it comes to that Ten of Pentacles lifestyle. A bit of abundance, if not a lot of abundance for some of you Scorpios trickling in throughout the week in regards to that happily ever after. More so the stability, right? The financial comfort that you desire. Some of you, I feel as if you're seeing a door open throughout the week in regards to your career, a chance to make more money. They're saying well-deserved. What do we have for Scorpio to continue for this week? We have 4 coming out, okay? And they're telling me to put them like this. So the center of your reading, we have 4 cards, which is a lot, right? At times we can find just 1 or maybe 2 at most coming out for the center for a layered spread. But the Page of Cups, the Death card, the Ten of Cups, interesting, I was saying you're happily ever after. But we're talking about how there's a chance to start fresh in one way, shape, or form. It may feel like you are easily manifesting throughout the week due to not wrapping your emotions up in certain outcomes or desires too much. Feeling you should at the very least feel quite proud of that. At times feeling like you're a fish out of water is what I'm hearing if you look at that imagery. Feeling as if it's like you have a lot going on, or you may just feel very out of place, or you may feel like at times due to your spiritual connection or other factors, it's a bit hard to breathe, okay? They're saying flopping around trying to get a lot accomplished. Just try to do it with a level of ease and grace, okay? Interesting messages thus far, but I do feel as if you're desiring a level of ending, completion in your life, feeling a bit depleted at certain points. This is next to the empathic qualities card, the sphere of light, being pushed to recognize the light that you do exude for others. I would watch the Libra reading for this week that I just did yesterday, talking about how they're a true ray of light. And I really feel as if you're pushed to recognize that even if you're not a full empath, right, you do clearly get affected by energies to a certain extent. So a need to recognize that and cleanse your energy and be strategic as to who and what you wrap oneself up with throughout the week and moving forward. You might be dealing with certain levels of stress and irritation with this Nine of Swords being aligned with the Death card. Don't know if I mentioned already, because I did have to take a quick pause, that you could be feeling quite depleted the majority of the week, excuse me, if not some of which. But I also did get the message when I took a pause to look up the meaning, spiritual meaning of a bear. There's a message for you in regards to your week, in regards to your path as well, in a larger sense. But I also did randomly split the deck, excuse me, as I lose my voice, to the Ten of Pentacles again and the Empress. So I feel as if a lot of you Scorpios this week are either giving birth to a new financial opportunity, something that will lead you closer to this Ten of Pentacles lifestyle, or there's a highlight on one from the previous weeks or that will be taking place soon enough. Okay, again, a highlight on a door opening for you. They're saying, and only you, okay? And interesting that I just heard a door close within my apartment building. And I really take that as a true sign that as I was talking about a door opening, I need to accept that potentially another door is meant to close, okay? What's meant to end and begin is purposeful. A reminder of just that throughout the week. But I do feel like there is a level of, I think we mentioned that already with the Oracle, of a bit of secrecy within oneself, if I could say it right, secrecy. Feeling as if you don't feel the inclination, and probably haven't recently, to tell everybody about what you're going through on a personal level, on a soul level, or even in regards to the progression of your career, you know, how you make your money, or just self-prophecy, going over here, your path to fulfillment potentially. But interesting, we're talking about a door closing or multiple for some of you. We have the Tower card. Wow, I feel like you're going to be spiritually messed with this week, or just feeling as if there's a push to revamp your voice, okay? To get your voice out there, but feeling as if it's difficult at certain points. You might find that one specific situation in your life is quite difficult for you to get your voice out there to make a difference. And so therefore you've been searching, or will be searching, for something new. And being granted that opportunity and recognizing once again you're quite depleted. Bear with me, okay? Let's keep pulling. Yeah, I really feel like you're being noticed a lot. This came up in one of your past weekly readings where people are noticing you for the better and for the worse. It's like almost the wrong attention at times, when you just want your secrecy, your privacy, or just people pinpointing your flaws at times. Not helpful. What else do we have for Scorpio? At the center of your reading, interesting because we talked about those being the center, but putting that directly on top of those 4 before we wrap this up, we're talking about how it's a week where you're reaching for your independence, but doing so in a very, I almost said independent way. How redundant is that? A very secretive way. You could be potentially coming off a bit creepy or thinking about how someone else does at times. Feeling as if you just have money and your career on your mind, okay? Deja vu again taking place. I don't know why it's coming up to before we wrap up your reading. As the scales balance out for oneself, allow for yourself to recognize your career, your finances are transforming for the better as you move forward. And that if you were to be completely honest with oneself, it does affect the other areas of your life tremendously, right? The health of all of which, excuse me, or the lack thereof which. So I just feel like that's being highlighted throughout the week for a reason, and a reminder underneath it all that you are motivated to make certain changes, which is beautiful with this 3 of Wands. Your ships are starting to come in, but also to recognize that you're being viewed as a very wise soul, even if you're coming off a bit stern, a bit cold at times, but you have what it takes to move forward and improve your situation for the better, okay? Let's answer your question. Bear with me, I'm quite new to doing the pendulum in this view. For Scorpio. Okay, so you can see as it picks up, the answer you're getting is yes. I was told to just let it go for another second. Yeah, so you get an answer of yes. So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week, if I could say it, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.